All right, good morning. This is Plan C for just touching base with everybody on the first day of our school closure. We are still going to make this work. So I've got Lynn's copy of our packet. So just wanted to walk you guys through. This is the first grade packet. So there's a couple of things in here. There's one with each date. So like today is 3/16. I was going to walk you guys through this one today. So there's one for math and one for literacy themed. Please only do one of each of those per day. It's quite a bit. I sent enough home with the intention to keep your little ones fairly busy because I understand there are several of you who will also end up being given no choice but to work from home. I'd also plan to still do some kind of a devotional with you guys from one of our favorite devotional books that Lynn was gifted for Christmas, and she's been reading every day. There's also one that says one per day because there was an odd number in these, and these are ones that have to be cut, trimmed, separated, and sorted for the activity. So, and I didn't want to waste paper, so I just put them all together in a packet. So this one is definitely only one per day. And it's a similar system for the kindergarten packets. There's a literacy themed as well and a math themed. Please only have your kinder child do one per day. And that should keep them fairly busy. I am still available via text message and via email, or just give me a call. We're just hanging out here at home. So my idea for the live streaming and what we could do with that is I could give you guys the directions for the literacy and the math packet for each day, but also I had ordered some books to do a rainbow research journal, partially because St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner and we see a lot of rainbows. So why not tie that into science and have some fun and some literacy with that as well. I had already set up to start our KWL page. So if you would like to do that with your child, ask them something that they know or that they want to know. This one generally is questions about the topic. So in this case, it would be rainbows. We do not do the L, the what did you learn, until the very end of the research project. And then what we focus in on is answering these questions. And I'm waiting for tons of books that should be delivered today, if not tomorrow. There was a weather delay due to our snow. So then our research project here, your child can write their name on the top, color this nice brightly colored rainbow, and then if you could walk them through the KWL, again, what do they already know about rainbows? Even if it's just writing the 6 colors, that's fine. I know that rainbows have, and believe me, they will automatically sing you the rainbow color song. I will not spoil it. And 3 or 4 questions about what they want to know. Why isn't there brown in there? Why is there only one version of red? Why isn't pink in there? Any questions? There is no wrong question for here. But again, we're going to leave the L blank because this one we fill out at the very, very end. So, and then we will fill out the other pages as we read through our books. We've also in first grade, and Kinder has been, I have been correcting their eavesdropping on our talk with our 3D and 2D shapes. So with that, we have been talking about symmetry. So there is a My Symmetry book. Lynn's already looked through this and she's really, really excited to do this. They can color the cover and write their name and they can walk through. I encourage, especially the first graders, to try and read these on their own. Some of the bigger words they might need help with. So what is symmetry? We had talked about how symmetry is when a shape is divided into two equal halves that are mirror images of each other. And they have to draw an object. We did that last week in school. And is it symmetrical? Yes or no? And they can do that activity page. Can they draw a line down the middle and have it be the exact same image in the picture? And then they have to draw it. So this is a really fun, quick book that they can do. They also have to finish drawing it. As long as they take the time to do their best, that is what I am looking for. And then I saw this page and I thought this was really, really fun. So I included a couple of larger ones for my artistic ones. I thought of a couple in particular. So these are to be colored in symmetry. So the one half needs to be a mirror reflection of the other. And the same thing for these two other pages. And my idea was to put these up in the hallway. So that will be super, super duper awesome. So that's the basic plan. So hopefully YouTube will approve my live stream. I've never, ever done that before. And this will officially be my first uploaded video onto YouTube. So this will be super fun. And it will be quite an adventure that none of our kids will ever forget. And I doubt that we will too. So directions for the packets today. So in first grade, we have talked about types of words. So they simply cut and separate. If it's a verb, if it's a word that shows action, it goes over here. If it's a noun, if it names a person, place, thing, or idea, then it goes on this side. That's the one per day. And then calendar time, this is what we were going to do today. The first day of March would get labeled with the 1. They can write the month March, and then answering several questions once they have filled out the month. And then the second page, we've talked about fact families lots and lots of times. I'm sorry that this is all backwards. So they can fill out the fact families. Here's a mystery letter. They have to solve the addition or subtraction equation. I always encourage them to make their key first. Make their key first. And then on the last page, it's true or false. They look at it. If it's true, color it green. If it's false, color it yellow. So lots of skills with that one. And reviewing our long vowel sounds. Usually there's an E at the end that tells the first vowel to go long. R controlled vowels. Also reviewing if there's an A-R, E-R, I-R-O-R, or U-R. That R. Sometimes we pretend to be pirates with that R sound in there. And there is a word bank, and they have to fill it into the letter shape. So long letters like J, P, Y will go in these longer rectangles. The taller ones will be for our tall letters like B, D, H, L. There's a lot of them. And then the square ones will be for all of our other letters in the alphabet. So that's a little heads up for the parents. Compound words we have briefly talked about. That was in my plans for future grammar. 2 words that are put together to make a larger, completely new word, and then to put them in ABC order. If you have 2 words that both start with A, look at the next letter and see which one comes first. Okay. And roll and write grammar. And I did not bring a dice home. So if you guys have a dice at home, then if you roll one of these numbers, then you fill it in. or write a word, roll a die and write a word to match that part of speech. We're playing with a partner. I'm sure Lynn will want me to play with her. So kind of like a bingo and a tic-tac-toe. Whoever gets 5 in a row first, horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, then they win. Okay, mixed up sentences. Is it correct? Put it in the correct order. Reminder that the first, oh hey, we do have a dice. Awesome. Thank you, Lynn. If the first letter of a word is capitalized and it's not a name, then it probably is the first word in the sentence. If it is a name and there are no other words that are capitalized, then the name probably is the first part of the sentence. So we talk a lot about capitalization, okay? And we talked about the math. So those are the ones for today. And I think I clipped these together with my kindergarten ones. Oh, I don't have the kindergarten one because my child is in first grade. I thought I did. Oh, I did bring them home. Yay. Okay. So again, same thing with the kindergarten. Please only do one of the math and one of the literacy. So we've got our CVC words, consonant, vowel, consonant. They should be able to unscramble it looking at the picture. Sometimes pictures like this one will have little lines of movement because this is in fact not a dog. The tail is wagging. So this one is wag. So sometimes they try to trick you. Okay, some puzzles. Getting them started on some skills for crossword puzzles. This word, they have to spell it. This word, they have to spell it and then fill in with the sentence. And again, I encourage even kinder to read the sentences. They know the words. They do know the words.
Don't let Samuel fool you.
Oh, or any of them. They know their words. Okay, sentence building. Make a sentence. Pretty simple. And our CVCE words. What is it? They have to spell it. And that E on the coin, that's your long vowel at the end, the one that tells the first one to go long. Okay? And subtraction. We hadn't quite gotten to subtraction yet, but they do know that subtraction is the opposite of addition. So, and they have these hats down at the bottom to use as counters, to use as manipulatives, which we did do as with addition. So they can totally do that. Okay, number bonds. We had just started talking about number bonds. This number is our whole. So if they give you this number, how many more do you need to make this number? Okay. And then down at the bottom, they get to make up their own that is not already on the page. And roll, add, and color. Again, if you have dice, you roll the dice and they have to color that number. So if you roll a 4, find all the 4s and color them. This one does not have a key for a specific color that matches a number, so they can color it however they want. Okay, so I think that covers the basics of everything. That was a whirlwind. And I do hope that you guys are all staying safe. You are definitely in all of our prayers and our thoughts. And we're going to make it through this. All right. So thank you guys. And hopefully YouTube will approve and we can be officially live tomorrow. I was really looking forward to the interaction. So the students and you guys can ask me questions as we go through. So it will be fun and it will work. All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful Monday. Enjoy the snow that is really falling. Oh, that can be science. First graders, what shape would you make in your hands with snow? And then remember, side and follow through with that 3D shape. that I know you know the name of, and you should be telling your parent right now what it is. Okay, and that can be PE too. All right, thank you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.